Alam nyo ba guys, 80 to 90% ganito lang yung ginagawa ko. And that is why I have a high probability of winning and of course, a better risk to reward ratio. Well, if you want to learn more of this, please watch the rest of the video. What is good mga champion and welcome back to another video. I know, it's been a while since I posted my last video, but hey, naging busy lang ako. I've been doing a lot of things, going here and there, focusing on my VIP students, and of course, on a side note, I've been doing a startup, company, which for time being, secret muna, no? So, nevertheless, sabi ko nga, for today, I would just like to share with you guys that sometimes, na-overcomplicate natin yung mga bagay-bagay when it comes to technical analysis. Most of you guys, probably, baka ikaw, you are more obsessed sa pagdadagdag ng mga indicators. Probably your thinking is, the more indicators you put, mas tataas yung chance mo of winning and that will give you more confirmations in the long run para sa decision making na rin. But sa trading kasi, based on my long years of experience, it's always less is more. You just have to follow logic and of course, you have to have a good, reliable, and proven technical trading strategy. Nga pala, if you want to be part at matutunan yung aking main strategy, no? So, you may want to check out my 3 offered programs. I think this might be able to help you be better on your trading journey. For the option 1, this is the 90-day one-on-one mentorship program. So, this is done via Zoom and we're going to meet twice per week session. So, this is catered mainly from a beginner perspective going to intermediate up to advanced levels. Inclusive, of course, yung ating TFP champion system. So for the option 2, this is the TFP champion masterclass lessons. So I have managed to prepare 28 masterclass recorded lessons. So if you have struggles on your schedules at hindi kayo maka-avail because of your conflicts sa mga schedules, I think this is the best option for you. You can learn at your own pace because all of these videos are downloadable. So which means lifetime access mo dito sa ating learning materials. And lastly, for those na naghahanap ng mga fast track, so this is the TFP Champion Bootcamp. We will be meeting 4 times per week session and this will only last 5 weeks. So this is a 5-week program. So again, if you are intermediate or already an advanced trader, this might be able to help you go on that boost para sa inyong technical trading analysis. So wala nang patumpik-tumpik pa guys, tuturuan ko kayo. So without further ado, let's get straight to our charts. Alright guys. So, one common mistake na ginagawa ng lahat, lalo na kapag nagsisimula sa paghahanap ng setup, is they tend to analyze the trend. Nothing wrong with that. But ang point doon, where are you at the current bigger picture? Okay? So, let's say I'm here at the 15 minutes. It's quite obvious, kapag ang bumugod sa ating chart is walang iba kundi series of what? Downtrend, di ba? So, very clear. From our own perspective, okay, you and I will agree na ito ay downtrend. Okay, so anong magiging tendency bias ng majority? Majority would think na there is a strong momentum ng sellers on this specific time frame, 15 minutes. So, and in normal cases, most of the traders nowadays, they're very impatient. Kaya, they always want to go for a short-term trade. Okay? And that is why they want to see the results agad. Kaya nga, some of the guys na na-interview ko, okay, is they want to see the result and gusto nila kumita agad as quickly as possible. And that is why nahook sila sa mga short-term or short-term time frames na tinatawag natin. Right? In this case, 50 minutes. So, it's obviously na downtrend naman talaga. Okay? So, anong magiging bias? Selling. And in most part, ano nga ba ang key level natin for selling? That is resistance. So, most of you guys will aim for resistance levels para mag-sell. Okay? Diyan kayo kalimitan magkakamali. Dahil a specific time frame may not says the whole move ng market. Okay? We have to see we have to look into multiple time frame analysis para ma-determine natin yung momentum ng market price. Right? So, if I'm the 50 minutes now at downtrend, what I do normally is to check yung mas mataas mo sa aking time frame to verify whether this would really evaluate to a strong selling momentum. So, if I go to 4 hours, makita natin, iba na iba, okay? That means, on this bigger scale na time frame, what we're seeing is hindi downtrend, but rather, okay, a recent strong bullish momentum. Even from this move, di ba? So, meron tayong high, high low, so on and so forth. As of now, yung nakikita natin na downtrend from the 50 minutes was this move. Itong recent move na yan. Tandaan natin, that recent move doesn't justify na strong or dominant na yung momentum ng sellers. And so, very important to see the bigger scale, okay, ng time frame above what you are seeing right now. Okay? So, kung nasa 5 minutes or 15 minutes tayo kanina, not best to stick with that time frame. Always see a higher time frame above you so that you can have a supporting evidence whether that is really a momentum sellers or is it just a minor retracement or pullback. Okay? So, that is one tip na pwedeng ibigay sa inyo. Be more logical. Okay? Tandaan natin, time frames, kaya maraming time frames dito. It's not for us to choose. Iyan pinipili, guys. Meron niyang counterpart for specific style ng trading. For a swing perspective, meaning long term, always aim for a daily time frame as your base structure. Okay, kung saan kayo titingin ng trend. For a day trade setup, always want to make sure na nakikita nyo yung 4 hours. And for short-term trade opportunities, scalping, go for it. Which one? So, hindi na bago yan. I have plenty of videos emphasizing how important multi-time frame analysis is. At the same time, yung relevance ng mga time frame breakdown na yan. Siyempre, meron niyang kaakibat na, na combination pagdating sa execution time frame. So, ngayon, if this is the case, anong gagawin natin? So, aware ako na meron ako recent bullish market. Ngayon, apparently, market now tends to consolidate. Okay? So, kung makita natin, meron tayong consolidation phase dito. But if I were to analyze more deeply, okay, I'll see more details. Makita natin na it is true na merong loss of momentum. Makita nyo from this recent higher high, ito yung higher high natin, coming from this trend, just to make it clear, para the bullish run, di ba? Meron tayong higher high, and then market consolidate around this area. So, take note na nagkaroon tayo ng loss of momentum from this point. Kasi, makita nyo, may evidence of weakness, di ba? Meron tayong what? Lower high. Okay? That means, true that we can look for selling opportunity, but that doesn't guarantee na bababa siya all throughout. So, we cannot simply say na dahil pababa yung market, is selling na tayo agad. Yun isa pang pangalawang mistake. Okay? Try to be more logical. If you are a buyer, is it logical to buy on top? Definitely no. Always buy whenever you are at a cheaper or discounted price, diba? On second thought naman, kapag ikaw ay selling is the idea of making money through a margin. Ibig sabihin yan, we want always to sell at a higher or a marginalized price. Ibig sabihin, we must sell at a premium level or at least a higher value. Diba? So, in this case, while market is down, most of you guys will sell. But for me, it's an opportunity for me to look for a buy setup. Not guarantee, but at least I want to make sure na I an optimal level whenever I'm buying. That means whenever market is down, it's a good opportunity for me to look for a discounted price so I can have a logical buy. So, ano pwede kong gawin ngayon? Instead na mag-sell ako, like most of you guys will do kapag downtrend, is sisilipin ko ngayon, what is happening inside dito? Do I have the chance to look for a better opportunity? So, I am on a 4-hour time frame. So, hindi enough na information yan. Kasi, tandaan natin, the recent higher low, nandito. That means, ito yung magdidictate whether market will push through pa ba or hindi. Kasi, whatever happening right now, itong part na to, are just distraction. Sabihin, these are just noise sa market. Okay? The real trend ng market is nangyari from this major key turning points, which is itong part na yan. Diba? So, what is happening now is the market is trying to test whether there is sufficient number of buyers or even sellers. Kaya siya nagko-consolidate. Meaning, may equal battle of buyers and sellers. So, simply means, there's no guarantee. Tama? The only time na pwede kang kumuha ng opportunity is see what is happening inside. And then mo na i-incorporate yung multi-time frame analysis. So, in this case, pupunta ako ngayon sa much lower time frame to see whether I can have a good trading setup. So, adding confluences. So, aware naman ako na meron tayong support level dito, di ba? So, kung makikita yung may support, actually, meron nga break, di ba? So, that's why most of you guys will be attracted to sell kasi meron tayong breakout. So, if you are may VIP student at nanonood ka ngayon, alam mo na meron tayong rule of what? Diba? Meron tayong true reversal concept at yung fake reversal concept. And tinuturo ko lang yon dito sa VIP mentorship. But, nevertheless, in my mind, I'll try to apply that logic. Pero, kita na yan ng ibang mga estudyante na aware na dun sa topic na yon that I taught them dun sa VIP. So, meron tayong, di ba, weakness by structure, tsaka yung transition. So, yung 1-2 setup natin. Okay? Nevertheless, try to be more simpler sa logic na to. So, what I will do is, I want to see what is happening sa part na to. Okay? Kasi this 4-hour candle may not be enough information, di ba? I want to break this down into pieces of time frames. That means, I may have to go down, let's say, 1 hour to see what is happening so that I can look for what? Better opportunity. So, even for 1 hour, most of you guys will be attracted to sell kasi nga downtrend. But take note, sa higher time frame, this is just a temporary correction but more or less a pullback. Right? So ngayon, while market is down, most of you guys will look for selling. For me, I'll just justify whether this will go up or down. Dito na papasok yung ating marking of previous candle highs and lows. Alright? So, makita natin, meron tayong recent bearish candle. And that says a lot. Kasi bakit? Kung bearish candle yan, na more or less seems like this is a indecision candle. Kasi equal yung wick niya from top and bottom. That means, indecisive pa rin yung market whether this will go up or go down. So, I can mark this as my level of restriction. Ika nga, yung logic, if I want to buy or sell, would determine dito sa susunod na candle. If this would go and break this previous high, okay, that means there's a momentum going up. Kasi nga, tandaan natin, itong black candle na yan is an indecision candle. That means equal battle of buyers and sellers. So, more or less parang 50-50, di ba? So, walang guarantee. Kaya hindi tayo pwedeng magkuro-kuro lang. We need to see from our eyes, visually, kung merong proof. And that's why, doon napasok yung patience. We have to wait to justify yung ating logic. Okay. Not yet. Makita nyo, wala nangyaring kahit ng break. A wick doesn't determine a break. Kailangan mag-close candle above or below yung ating market price. Okay? So that we know na meron talagang momentum going up or going down. Wala pa rin. That means still consolidating. Diba? So, the reason I'm not going now to any lower time frame below 1 hour? It's because I consider the time frame below 1 hour are for executions. Okay? Those key levels or structural level na kailangan makita is from 1 hour above. So if I'm swinging the trade, that means I have to see for daily. If I'm day trading 4 hours, but as of this case, I'm now aiming for scalping perspective. That means I'm on a 1 hour. Diba? So, anong nangyari dito? Oh, alright. So, ito yung sabi ko. Now that nakawala na tayo dito sa consolidation na yan, or yung indecision candle, as proof dito, makikita natin na market broke through this higher level. That is considered my resistance area dun sa mas mababa kong time frame. So, kung makita natin dito, meron na akong breakout, di ba? That means market has an intention to go up. So, ngayon, is it enough for me mag-execute na? Kasi pataas na siya. No one knows yet. The best option lagi kapag ikaw ay mag-execute is to lower your risk. Kasi kung dito ako sa 1 hour, mag-analyze ng trend, structure as may higher time frame, and dito rin ako mag-execute, medyo malaki yung magiging range of stop loss. And that is not my way of trading kasi I always follow yung low risk, high reward. Kaya ang lower time frame for me is the best option para makakuha tayo ng better risk reward ratio. So, this may validation na ako breaking through this indecision candle. That means market wants to go up, kailangan ko na lang siyang i-prove doon sa lower time frame. Again, hindi pa tapos to, hindi pa guarantee yan. That's why I will now go down to the partner of 1 hour is 5 minutes for my execution or scalping opportunity. So ngayon, mas dumami na yung candles, mas nabuhay yung structure, mas madali nang i-analyze, and I can add more confluences, di ba? So ano nga ba ang rule natin for a buy setup? Buy setup means I am on top of horizontal support logic level, above tayo ng support, and there is, di ba, at least we managed to break through yung counter trend line resistance natin. So, ang sweet spot mo for what we call as high probability trade zone or HPT zone is yung part na yan. So, structural, we must be above these levels. Confluence-wise, at least 2. Horizontal man or diagonal, whichever is available, pwede mag-gawit yun. Pero kung 3 levels, magtutugma-tugma yan, you're above of those levels, mas high probable yung magiging setup. So, yun yung titingnan natin ngayon. So, we'll add more confluence. Mas madali nang mag-add ng confluence kasi, alam ko, I am now above horizontal level. But we already broke through yung ating 1 hour level. Acting as dating resistance now will be a future support. Okay, ngayon, I can also use this anchor point, itong 2 points na to, 3, as my trend line support. Okay, and seeing this visually, I already managed to break through itong counter trend line resistance. Which means I am really now aiming for this HPT zone. So, I must be above this trend line support, above nito horizontal. And now, I'm already above this counter trend line resistance. So, my aim now is to buy at the cheaper level. Obviously, we will not buy here and we'll wait for the pullback. So, doon tayo mag-justify na entry. And what we want to see is buying pressure candles. So, I just follow this logic, more or less. Again, this is not perfect strategy. Take note, this is my bread and butter, TFP water system. If you haven't, check that out. I do have a free 35 minutes lesson about that. So, just check from this video, I'll post it sa screen. Yung pinaka-rules ng strategy na yun. Okay? That is not perfect, but take note, you can make decent money out of that. Okay? Most of my followers, yung mga hindi naman VIP students, is ginagamit lang tong VAR system and they made money from that. They're happy, they're contented, right? Point doon, they have now a logical reason why they need to buy or sell. Okay? Meron silang pina-follow na structure and sequence of rules na entries. But if you really want to, again, to really dig in and seryosohin talaga tong trading, you want to have that level up pagdating sa technical analysis, obviously, as I mentioned, go check my VIP mentorship. Either option 1, 2, or 3, all of those things from basic to advanced, including in champion system, is matututunan nyo. And mas mapapaikli yung learning curve nyo. And from a period of more or less 3 months or so, di ba, I can assure you na you'll be better as compared to your previous self in terms of skills. Right? So, again, going back to this lesson, so ito yung ating sweet spot ng HPT area, di ba? So, what I want to see is just a buying pressure hitting this HPT area. At least give me a pullback, di ba? Yun lang naman ang goal natin. Buyer must be always buy at cheaper or discounted. Okay. If you are more aggressive, okay, pwede ka naman mag-pending limit order around this area. Okay, kasi sweet spot na yan. And then, manage mo na lang yung SL mo. Here. Okay, next structural, But if you are more of wanting more assurance, want to see clearly, okay, pwede ka na maghintay. Instant execution or just wait for confirmation candle. Just wait for confirmation. Okay. Let's say ito yung hinihintay natin confirmation candle. Yan. Buying pressure. Clear yan. So, yung mga avid followers and subscribers ko, alam na yan. Kung ano naman tawag dyan, pin bar, hammer. For me, it's just a buying pressure kasi may lesson tayo about candlesticks. So, that can indicate there's a momentum going up. So, I can trade here, instant execution, or use pending limit order. So, let's say we will execute on the following candle and our stop loss will manage just below this structure. Diba? So, saan tayo maglagay ng TP? Take note, so 1 hour, diba? Yun yung hard time frame natin. It's considered as scalping. Okay, muna tayo ng 1 hour. Okay. Normally, when you aim for take profit, may minimum or consideration pagdating sa rules ko, ng risk reward ratios, at least times 3. Ibig sabihin, 1:3 risk reward ratio lagi yung aking pina-follow as a discipline. It might be different from you guys, no? Pwedeng 1:1, goods na kayo dyan. 1:2, goods na kayo. But for me, my sweet spot pagdating sa risk reward ratio is always 1:3. So that nagko-compound yung account ko and there's always have a buffer winnings pagdating sa profit. Okay? So 1:3. How am I confident na tataas na yan? Take note, kasi nga, I followed yung aking concept na true reversal, fake reversal logic. Okay? Nga pala, that is being taught to VIP lang. But, seeing the structure, medyo familiar na ako kasi that is yun yung tinuturo natin. Okay? We have to visualize familiarity ng structure dun sa market. Nevertheless, market is down, it's discounted, it's cheaper. Good thing for me to buy. So, let's just aim 1:3 and see what happens. Right? So, following this logic, makita nyo, everything what we have done is based on TFP Warrior System rules. Okay? Pero yung structure reading, may part dito na nasa VIP. But nevertheless, I hope you found the logic, dun sa structure reading natin. Let's just wait. Right. You see. Market went up. Yeah, even went further. So, in this case, I hit the TP for 1:3. Okay. 1:3. Okay. More than the profit, ang pinaka key take ng lesson na to is when you have a structured rules, okay, rule-based system, particularly yung war system, you'll have less chance of being wrong. Okay, I'm not saying hindi ko matatalo kasi wala namang ganun. I always want to make sure na the strategy itself is not perfect. May mga loopholes yan. That's why I have the TFP champion system to at least higher my high probability of winning. Okay? But take note, strategies are hindi lang yan yung kinoconsider. There are other factors out there na hindi natin control, like fundamentals, economical crisis, this and that, war. Everything can happen sa market. And that's why we always want to emphasize also yung good risk management nyo. Right? Alright guys, so hopefully may natutunan naman kayo. And take note, winning in trading is one part, but there's always other factors to consider. Okay? Don't overcomplicate things. Be patient, be good at risk-reward ratio, and make sure na meron ka talagang solid strategy. If wala pa, again, I have plenty of videos, okay, how you can apply this TFPOR system. But if you really want to become better, seryosohin nyo to, really want to dig in, you want to go full-time, go check out my VIP mentorship program. I can assure you, in matter of 3 months, you'll be better. I'm not saying you're going to be perfect. Ang point doon, it's up to you. You'll always have to do your homework. At the same time, again, may part ka rin doon. Okay? It's a mutual learning. Okay? I may be able to learn from you, and on the other side, you'll be able to learn a lot from me based on my trading strategy and experience. So again, thank you so much to all my TFP VIP champion students all over the globe, subscribers, followers, and sa lahat po ng sumusuporta. So God bless and see you all on the next videos. Bye-bye. Alright guys, so I just want to inform and announce that our TFE VIP Champion Student private Discord community is already up. And yeah, here we have several channels wherein we share our technical trading ideas among each other. And of course, we also have our weekly trade ideas para sa ating mga weekly forecast para sa mga currency pairs and some announcement section. And of course, since tayo ay global, of course, we have other students as well na galing sa mga ibang bansa overseas. So, we introduce ourselves and introduce kung saan tayo galing, sa bansa tayo ngayon, OFW man o hindi. But nevertheless, this is a healthy community para mag-share ng mga trading ideas para sa inyo guys. And hopefully, I will be putting up a server publicly para sa mga baguhan naman and those mga followers and subscribers natin. Alright? So yeah, this is just a minor announcement, and hopefully guys, you can join us and make this community grow, lalo na sa ating mga estudyante nag-aaral. Alright guys, so mga baguhan pa lang. But nevertheless, everyone here wants to learn, wants to make profit from the market, but as much as possible, we're all equal in the eyes of the market. Alright guys, so that would be it. So yun lang, and thank you very much. Right, bye-bye.